If I had to start from scratch and learn one skill that didn't cost me a lot of money, didn't cost me a lot of time, and it didn't require me to risk a lot of my savings, I'd become a remote high-ticket closer. I would attach myself to a company, then double down within it and earn a sustainable long-term income that I can use to future grow my empire. This is exactly what I did to leverage what I'm doing right now. Working between 5 and 8 hours a day. And the best part of it all is that I didn't have to leave my dead-end real estate job at the beginning to do it. I was able to do it on the side, and it made a lot more sense for me to do that. And the best part of it all, I've been able to make what I used to make in a year in real estate in a month here. And right now, I'm filming this video from Australia. Soon, I'm gonna be flying over to Thailand for a little holiday and a little break. And that means I can do this work from anywhere. And on top of that, very soon, I'm gonna be also flying to Africa, where I'm gonna be able to work from there too. So this job allows a lot of flexibility, and it's a skill that doesn't cost you a lot. And the best thing is, I'm living proof that you can take this anywhere in the world and make it work. Now, I've coached hundreds of other people to do the exact same thing. If you're in the world of online marketing, online sales, or anything of that kind, you may not have heard my name, but you will very soon. My name is Adnan, and for the last 5 years, I've been in the trenches, building businesses, scaling sales teams, and overall just helping business owners become the best version of themselves. And I've been deep in the trenches in the remote high-ticket sales space because it's been the most lucrative and the most rewarding. I've worked with 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs, scaling the revenue, optimizing the processes, and overall building big businesses. So I've been able to train these people to go from 0 to 10K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month, and they didn't do this in years, they did this in months and weeks because they've learned a skill, they optimized on it, and they didn't waste their time. And the best thing of all, and here's the thing that I'm most proud of, I don't teach you theory, I teach you execution. I teach you how to make sure that you can actually do this yourself without wasting time. So here's what I've done. I've earned between 30 and 50K a month in commissions as a remote closer, and also I've built businesses that have been able to do the same. I've helped businesses scale to 7, 8, and 9 figures, and they've been able to develop their sales team and their sales processes. I've trained closers that are now making 20K a month consistently, that went from working a blue collar job, making 3K a month. And I've closed tens of millions of dollars in the last 5 years, and not to speak of the deals that I've helped people close while training them. Best of all, I built predictable sales systems that people can use into their business, and it doesn't impact their business in any way. So today, I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it and how you can do it too. Get your notepad out, get your pen and paper, and let's make this work. So the thing is here, I wanna make it really important. Some of the people I've coached, they haven't started with a lot of experience. They started with no background in sales. They started with nothing but the factor of their sheer determination that they want to get out of the jobs. They want to make more money, but they don't want to risk their own savings to do it. And they don't want to start in some random business that they don't even know is going to work, or risk tons of money. They want to start small, secure, and then they grow. And the guys I've coached, the most successful ones, they had no idea what to do. They just lent in. They were happy to learn, and they're happy to suck for a little bit to be able to get to where they want to go. So what I call this is getting a little bit uncomfortable to have future comfort. And stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you the exact process that you're going to be able to get out of your goddamn job, and you can start living life on your own terms as fast as possible. So before we jump in, what even is a remote high-ticket closer? A remote high-ticket closer is the backbone of a high revenue business. It's the backbone of any business, and sales is the backbone for any business. So basically, you're gonna get into a sales position, but this isn't you knocking on doors. This isn't you being able to have to chase people around. You're not doing any of that. What you're doing is you are helping pre-approved people who are already interested in the product and service, having a conversation with them and helping them into the business or the career of their dreams. And you're selling things like fitness coaching, you're selling things like business opportunities, you're selling things like support for B2B businesses, you're selling a whole range of different things. And it's just allowing that you're just the bridge of the business from business. So the thing is here, you don't chase leads, you don't cold call, you don't do anything like that. You're not door knocking, you're literally just helping people and acting as the bridge for people who want what you have, and you're just helping them make the right decision and helping them feel as comfortable as possible to do it. Closing is a factor of helping people, not closing a deal. So the thing is though, the commonality in this industry is that you have to close deals and you have to be like that Jordan Belfort stuff. None of that. What we do is we act as the liaison to help people feel most comfortable making the decision to invest in themselves. And the best part of all, these people are pre-scheduled. They've already gone through a video, they've already watched something, they're already very interested. They just need your help to transfer some certainty, and they just need to feel comfortable doing it too. And the best part about it is these companies that you enter into, you're bolting onto a company that's already doing 100 200, 300, I don't know, $1 million a month. These companies already have an established reputation. So what that means is you don't have to go through all the heartache and the hard parts to get there. You just bolt on and you take 10 to 15% of that business. And that means that you can make a very sizable and comfortable income without having to go through all the hard stuff. And your job here as a remote high ticket closer in that company is to just turn that interest of the client into cash. And the best part about it is these offers range from 2K to 50K. So you have a lot of variance and you may earn between 10 and 15% of that. That means on a single close, you can get paid anywhere between $500 to $10,000 depending on what you're closing. This is the fastest way for you to get to 10K a month without any overhead, without any learning curve, without massive issues with starting a business, inventory, all those type of things. You're able to just leverage this and you're able to keep it very simple as long as you like just having a normal chat. Now let's break it down how you're going to actually get there. Step one, master people and become a person who can actually close deals and people can actually trust. So most people think that like closing is about being slick and aggressive and all those type of things. It's not. What it is about genuinely helping people and having a genuine connection with someone. And that's where people are actually making deals. So the thing is though, you always see these people who think that they have to be on some fancy sales call, they have to wear a suit, all those type of things. Yes, it helps. However, if you look at all the people who do the most successful, biggest deals, they do it at a barbecue. They do it at dinner. Not saying that you have to go to dinner, but what they do is they build genuine connections and relationships with people, and that allows them to close more deals. What you need to do on your sales calls is understand people, just understand what's most important to them and give it to them. So this isn't about convincing someone to buy or anything like that. It's definitely not that. What it is understanding psychology, leading people with conviction and clarity, and creating a lot of certainty. If your prospects is uncertain, they won't buy. Your job is to help them feel certain without pushing them to do anything that's uncomfortable for them. But it's by guiding them to the best option that they feel like is going to help them get to where they want to go. So what do you need to do to get good at sales fast? You need a repeatable sales process that actually works and that's been proven. And this is where you learn from salespeople who are already making lots of money and they have a proven process that you can follow. Best things to do. Got 3 books to recommend. Write it down so you can see them and read them yourself. Games People Play by Eric Berney. Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. $100 Million Offers by Alex Ramosi. And the best part about this all is if you invest into yourself, you're going to be able to get a mentorship. Investing into a mentorship is the best thing. And some of these mentorships are free, like this one over here. It's completely free. You don't need to pay anything to start. All you do is get in a community, have good people around you, and you're going to be able to learn from them. And when you feel like you're leveling up, you can always start to invest in yourself later. And this is where I started. I started on a course that's almost free. It got me the basics of what I needed. And then from there, I started to level it up. Step number 2, let's do some mock calls. Do mock calls until you absolutely hate it. It's what's gonna get you the reps. When you go to the gym, you do reps and you start on little pink weights at the bottom and the little baby ones, and then you progress your way up. Same thing here. Focus on the reps. Get the reps out because that's what's gonna allow you to make the most money and you're gonna get the most clarity and conviction. Best thing I had my best friend who did sales calls with me. All the time, we would sit down, any free moment we had, we'd work together. So if you do not have a friend right now that you can lean on, go and find one. Grab him by the scruff of the neck or her by the scruff of the neck and just have them there. Role play with them consistently every single day. That's gonna allow you to be able to grow yourself a lot quicker and have longer term growth. So here's what we need to focus on. Tonality shifts. How to make yourself sound more confident, how to process on upward inflections, downward inflections, understand what they actually mean. Objection handling, identifying the most common objections that people have and what the most concerns they have and helping alleviate them. And the best thing is just learning how to listen. Listen to people and hear what's most important to them and just give it to them. And the thing is here, after watching thousands of closes, training hundreds of them myself and seeing people go in and out of the game, the biggest thing I see is the ones that are willing to learn, the ones that are willing to get humble, and the ones that are willing to do the uncomfortable things at the beginning are the ones that see the best success. If you don't put in the reps, you won't get the results. Simple as that. Number 3, record your sales calls and analyze everything. No one likes to hear the sound of their own voice. I completely get it. But if you're not reviewing your calls and analyzing what went wrong or what went right, then how do you know? There's a segment in the government, and what they do is they analyze the best and worst notes in the world and how you can spot a counterfeit one. What they do is they review notes after notes and after notes. What I mean by banknotes, I mean cash notes. And what they do is when they analyze those notes, they see what are the imperfections, what went wrong, what are the not good ones, what are the good ones, so then they can spot a counterfeit cash note as fast as possible. So in this for you, if you are not reviewing your sales calls, what do you really expect is gonna happen? So what we gotta do, track them, Track where they say they need to think about it. Track the objections and track the concerns, because it's only going to make you more sharper. Note when you sound uncertain or maybe a little bit weak. Note that down and know where you need to fix it up in the future, because if you don't, then you're going to consistently have the same problems. And find and pinpoint areas you struggled at, because then when you ask your mentor what to do, they're going to be able to give you a very direct straight line and North Star to follow on. All right. Now on to step number 2. Find an offer that actually works and that's actually making money. So the thing is though, not all offers are actually worth your time. And even when you're starting, some of them, they just won't serve you. A bad offer means you have low commission, low close rate, bad fulfillment, which means that you're essentially selling a scam that isn't very good, and we don't want to be a part of those. You don't want to be in a business where it's not a good reputation, because it just breeds insecurities. So just like if you're a skilled driver in a Toyota, the vehicle needs to be good. They can make it work, but the thing is though, they can only push it to the limits of the vehicle. If your offer that you're on is not good, you don't want to be in it. So you want to match the skill set with the vehicle. So you're a highly skilled individual by the time this video ends. You want to be able to match it with a Ferrari of an offer, rather than putting yourself into a Toyota of an offer and suck at it. So how are you going to find the right opportunities? Let's break this down. Number 1, pick a niche that doesn't suck. You're going to be selling this daily. You're going to be talking about it daily. So you want to talk about something you actually enjoy. If you don't enjoy selling to middle-aged women going through menopause, don't go on that offer, because it won't help you. You want to be able to go through and have a proper offer that you actually enjoy talking about day to day. So the best niches I love personally, and I recommend all newbies to go into, especially if you're just starting out or if you have a bit of experience, is business coaching, lead generation, finance investing, and health and wellness. The ones you want to avoid, the ones that have low demand, saturated with other bad offers, saturated with lots of scams. Even if you're on a good offer in a good area and it's a genuine one, but if there's lots of scams around you, you're going to be dealt with a whole lot of skepticism. It's not that much fun. Offers that don't have testimonials and a track record that proven that they've gotten genuine results for their clients and they can't back it up. Number 2, now let's find offers that actually are looking for closers just like you that are skilled. So where are you going to look? LinkedIn and Seek. This is a great place to see, because you'll be able to see business owners that are actively searching, because you'll be able to see it in the LinkedIn that they are hiring. You got to search remote high ticket closers in the LinkedIn search, be able to find some, or account executive jobs. Instagram and Twitter DMs. You find a good business owner that's doing well, that's seeing good results, go and DM them, send them a message. Don't say cheesy things like, are you looking for a closer, or are you looking for this? Do something personal. Really make a note of, hey, XYZ name, I saw that you had a really interesting profile and I see that you're getting epic results. What I do is I help people and business owners make more revenue by coming in as a commission only basis, and I drive up your revenue for a fixed rate. And what I do from there is I also help you optimize your skill sets of your team and your systems and processes. This is what I can help you with, and we help you to be able to grow and make more money. Something along those lines. People will love it. They'll see that you're actually personalized. You're saying something about their profile, you're giving them a compliment, and you can piece that all together. That's an example, take it, but if you want more in depth, you can come into the remote close community. I can help you more in depth. Now, really good places, also Facebook groups and joining communities. So what you can do, just like the remote close blueprint community, you can jump in, and when there's a good offer that's around, I can help you link them up, or you can join in, other people will link up offers that they're on that need remote closes. Facebook groups are perfect. Offer owners are in there. They're looking for high quality people just like you. And the thing is here, like I mentioned earlier, business owners get hundreds of messages from wannabe closers that say they have a skill set when they did a $2 course. You want to be able to go in there showing that you have genuine results that can back it up. And this is where the reps come in. This is where you're showing that you have a skill set and you've been trained by somebody who's been making tens of millions of dollars in sales a year, and they're showing you step by step what to actually do. So here's how you can actually stand out. Don't beg, add value. Send a small introduction video about how you viewed their sales page and how they can make a few little small changes to increase their sales process, or make a suggestion on how you can come in and add value to them. Again, if you don't know how, ask me, I'm more than happy to help you. Do a free test call, do a call completely free, show your skill set, demonstrate value, close a deal, you'll get paid for it. Plus, then they can actually see that you're willing to show up and do things that are uncomfortable and you're willing to back yourself. Same thing. Audit their sales process as well. Have a small audit, go through their sales page, talk about things that you feel like could help them close more deals if they just fixed it. Make this humble, not showing that you're arrogant or anything like that. Just show that you can demonstrate and show value. Now we're on to step number 3. Let's lock in your first offer. Once you start closing, life gets better. The roses come out, everything's on, and now you just got to hustle, put your head down and work. So this is the fastest way to get to 10K a month as a remote closer. First thing we're going to do, apply to multiple offers. The more good offers you apply for, the faster you're going to get hired, the faster you're going to be able to land something, and the faster you can get out of your job. Apply to at least 10 companies per week. Take multiple interviews to leverage your time, and negotiate for better commissions, because the more you get paid commission wise, the more you're gonna be able to get out of your job sooner and the more money you're gonna be able to make. Make sure you track every single one of your closed calls. Make sure you track everything, because if you're not tracking your commissions, if you're not tracking your money and you're not tracking what you're doing, you're completely shooting in the dark. So here are the things that you're gonna wanna track. Track the number of calls you've had. Track the amount of people you've spoken to. Track the objections you've gotten. Track the process on how you've gotten to the objection so that you know what to do. Track the amount of offers you've made, which means that you pitch the price. Track all that, know what's happening, because when you know what's happening, you can fix it. This is gonna help you fix your weak points as fast as possible, get you out of the dark and into the light as soon as possible within the offer, and then that will rise you to the top. Now, this is a little hack. If you can manage it, this will make you a ton of money and it'll put you in a really good position to be able to get out of your job sooner. Stack multiple offers. So this is number 3. So why settle for one offer? Get on multiple, because if you get on multiple, you're gonna be able to do the math, you can be able to make more money, and you can be able to reduce your risk and diversify. To some closers who are learning the rope, they go to between 2 and 3 different offers. They're able to diversify their time, work in different time zones, which means that they can make more money, work longer hours if they want to, which allows them to grow. Some of the closers I've spoken to have tripled their commission just by jumping on another offer, because they've been able to spread out their time and diversify and put less risk in place. So for example, the path to 10K a month. Offer 1, 5K product at 10% commission, $500 per sale. Close 5 deals, 2.5K. Offer number 2, $10,000 product, 10% commission, $1,000 per sale. Close 5 deals, that's 5K. Offer number 3, $15,000 product, 10% commission, $1,500 per sale. Close 2 deals, 3K. That's a total commission in the month of $10,500. And the thing is though, the numbers don't actually lie. Now I want you to imagine this. If you can transition out of your job, you finally get to say yes to your partner, you finally get to say yes to your family, you finally get to say yes to yourself for having more time without trading your time for money in someone else's business, doing the things you want to do, living the life you want to live, and getting paid what you're actually worth, then this is where remote closing will serve you best. And the thing is though, you can say yes to your future self. So where can remote high ticket sales actually take you? Okay, so fast forward to a year from now, you've mastered high ticket sales and remote closing. Now you're not just working, you are growing. You've built a sales team under you. You're training closers how to get better at closing. You have a team within a company that you're working in, and you're able to expand and grow, and you're able to do that on your own terms. And the best part about it is when you build out a team, you get a cut of everything they make. So you get a percentage of that because you're in the company and you're providing hardcore value. This is where companies start to pay you monthly retainers, they start to pay you better deals, better commissions, and you get a cut of someone else doing the work while you are just training them and showing them what to do. So your hard work is legitimately paying off while you can hang out, spending time with your family, and someone else is on the call. And the best part, you've taken this skill. You're living in Bali, you're going to Miami, you're going to Dubai, you're living the life you want to live, traveling the world, doing the things you want to do, spending time with your family, really just making the most of life, because you've really only got one life. So you might as well make it count. Though the only difference between you and all these other people living that life, they took action, not tomorrow, not next week, they took action now. And if you want this for your future, the only thing standing in your way is the first step that you might be too nervous to take. They're the steps that got me out of my job, into remote high ticket sales, making 30 to 50K a month, living life the way I want to. And these are the steps that will get you out of your job if you just follow them. So I hope you found this valuable. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment below what your biggest takeaway was. Also, there's a free community where you can join like-minded other people just like you who are learning remote high-ticket sales, where I'm actively in the community coaching and training and supporting. And there's a free breakdown exactly how I went from 0 to closing in the exact granular process that you can follow. So if you have any questions around that, feel free to drop into the community, drop a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you there. Also, don't miss out on the other video posted over here where you can get some advanced closing techniques and advanced processes that will help you being able to understand how remote high ticket sales and what the ins and outs of it are going to be like. Click that video above and we'll see you in there. See you soon.